There, so how to do the original Dying Light 1 duplication glitch, the solo stash duplication glitch in the tower. I've got, as you can see on the screen at the moment, the first fix was 1.01. I have the original disc. Now this disc would have been version 1.00. It's very important. You need the original disc from 2015. You cannot do this if you bought a game online, because it would have already been patched. So as you can see there, version 1.01, the actual Techland fixed it, I believe, in around, I'll find it, where was it? I think it was, no, it's 1.3, I think, 1.03, I think they fixed it, I'm sure they did. Let me, where is it? Fixed, that one. Sorry, I'm just trying to, oh, there we go. About halfway down that bit there, fixed duplication, weapon exploits, and they've done a little bit more work. But that basically took out the duplication glitch. So what I'm going to do now, and by the way, this game is currently the latest version I've got installed, which is, if you bear with me, it's the last, as far as I'm aware. Then Techland's not doing any more support regarding major changes on this game at all, as far as I'm aware. So I've got version 1.41. So what do I need to do? I need to delete my install, and then I need to stop the console from trying to update. But my install is not going to be online. I am installing it using this original disc, which means that when I install it, it will say version v1.00 before the duplication glitch was patched. And I've also made, just to show you, I've got, if I just go to storage, I've got on here, so this is just going to go to applications, Dying Light. So I've got some save points on here, but what I've done is I've backed them save points, but I'm not going to delete the save points. I'm just going to basically delete the install. So if I go back to storage, did that come up? Hit that, applications. I'm not doing saved data. I'm leaving the saved data on there, because what will happen is, from the skill tree, the original game only had 3 skill trees. When it was updated to legend level, you then got 4 skill trees, but one, if you try to load one from an old version to a newer version, it just says the save points, the save point is corrupt. So I'm just going to leave the save points in there, because it shouldn't make any difference to what I'm trying to do. So I'll click on Dying Light. If I then go to, where's it got, sorry, I'm going to delete, click on that. Now I'm deleting Dying Light, the very latest version, delete, it's going. So now, as you can see, it's deleting it. So there you go, it's gone. So now what I need to do is go to network settings, where it says at the top, so I'm just going to bring the camera up just a little bit so you can see it. Connect to the internet. So this console is connected via Wi-Fi, not on a cable. So because it's Wi-Fi only, I'm taking that off. It can now not connect to the internet. Coming out of there. Now, got the Dying Light game. What I'm going to do is stick it in the console. As you can probably hear it loading. And it's now going to install Dying Light, as you can see in front of you. So I'll just let that install. So that's done. So now if I go on to check for update, which you won't do because the internet's turned off, but that is version v 1.00. So if I was to start this now, what will happen is it shouldn't let me load any of them save points, because it will just say that it's corrupted because it's a newer version of the game. So as you can see in front of you, the version now that I've got on my console is version 1. This is before the duplication glitch was patched. Now looking at the screen, I can now start a new game. You'll see 2 save points there saying incompatible version, which is from the latest Dying Light install game, from installing it from online. That's why I'm using the disc. So I'm going to start a new game. So now I'm in the tower. As you can see, quests, nothing, and the skill tree, very important. It has to be the 3 skill trees, not the 4 legend level. So now I have to complete Awakening, first assignment, and airdrop. So I'm going to get on with that now. Be back in a moment. Okay, so that's the Awakening done. I'm now just doing first assignment. So that is first assignment completed. I'm now going to go on to airdrop. So that is airdrop. That's the 3rd story quest finished. Now I can go into the tower. Okay, so the next thing you need to do is save the game. So that's, you won't find better deals in all of Haran. Saved. Now before going any further, you're going to probably want to head over to Stuffed Turtle to collect some, let me show you, some disaster relief packages, and that is on the map. Tower being there, just here. They will come in very handy in a short while. So I'm now going to head back to the tower. So now I'm back in the tower. So what I need to do now is go and get some lock picks. So I'm going to buy as many of them as I can. There we go. So I've now should have my infantry, 45 lockpicks. Now I'm on the PS4. Now I'm going to see if I can remember how to do this. So you basically walk up to your player stash, click the square button, hover over, say for argument's sake I'm going to hover over 3 disaster relief on-site packages, and then simultaneously I'm going to press X and 0, and if this works you should get a box come up like that. You won't find better deals in all of Haran. Click the square button, go over to lockpicks where I bought 45, so when I press this it should I should get 45 disaster relief packages if I do it right. Oh, did I do it? Oh no, it went to 1 lock. Oh dear. Let me try that again. So square, hover over lockpicks, square and X and circle. Right, now let's go back over. So what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to hover over the disaster relief. I'm going to press the triangle button. There we go, look, 44. So let's do that again. So I'm going to move one of these over. I'll move 2. And now I'm going to go with block picks again. So it's X and circle. Square. Go back over high amount lockpicks, then triangle. Sorry, disaster relief packages, get it right, and then triangle. Now I've got 86. Now I'm going to do this on the lock picks next, because see, actually what I'll do is come out, go into player stash. I'm just going to go on to because because I want to try and get more lock picks so I can do the disaster relief packages a little bit more than this. So I just need to get some. Actually, I'll tell you what I'll do. Easy way to do this. Let's just sell some items. So if I sell that pipe, that pouch which I collected, coffee, 4 of, cigarettes. Right, let's now buy as many lock picks as I can. Right, there we go. Right, let's now go back to player stash, square, hover over 126 lockpicks. So again, square, X and circle. Player stash, go down. Now I'm going to try, I'm not sure this is going to work, but I'm going to do all, actually no, I'll do it on, if I do it on, what can we, don't do this on weapons by the way, it's normally crafting items. I think if you try on weapons it will just glitch out. Actually let's do it on medikits. So here we go, so I'm now pressing triangle, 126, but what I need to do is get more. Actually let's put one of them over. Let's do it again, scroll down, high amount lockpick, X and circle.
You won't find better deals in all of Haran.
Square, scroll down to disaster relief packages, triangle. As you can see this has gone over, it's going to be 99.14 because it's just added the 2. Actually if I move, let's have a look. Let's try this again. So going to go with lockpicks again. Go back over to, what can we do it on? Just say for argument's sake, household supplies. So I'm going to do it on them. See, now I've got 126 household supplies, but what I want to do is I want to move all of them over because I want to get more lockpicks because it's easier to do this. So if I go to household supplies, just sell the majority of, except for one, I'll keep one. Let's get a bit of money. Move that over, sell, buy, back to lockpicks, buy as many as I can. Now I'll do this one more time, then I'm going to go and hand in some of these disaster relief packages and you'll see why this is quite important. Right, here we go, let's do it again. Let's move one of these over. Let's go to, should have quite a lot of 118, 181, so let's do this again. Back into player stash, scroll down, triangle. Did that work? Didn't look like it worked that time, so let's do this again. Let's put one of them back over. Player stash, down. Oh, maybe you have to actually exit it and do it. Right, let's go back down to leave packages, triangle. Is it doing it? Put one of them, put one, let's just put one over. So I've got one over there now, let's have a look. Right, let's try this again. Square, scroll down, triangle. Has it moved them over? It's moving over some of them, isn't it? But not all of them. Let's just put all of them over. Right, let's have a look, see what's going on. Right, let's do this again. 180. Right, so let's come out, go into it, scroll down. Scroll down to the amount, I'm going to press all. There we go. So has it done it? Let's move them all over. Move one of these back over. Actually, I'm going to try and buy some more lockpicks.
You won't find
I want to get more. So if I sell, right, let's sell 2 of them, 2 of them, 1 of them, alcohol, 2 of them. Right, what have we got now as in money wise? 71, we need to sell
In all of Haran.
Something else really, don't we? Let's buy some more lock picks. Right, let's try this again. Move one of them over. Scroll down. X and circle together. Scroll down. There we go. So I think what's got to happen, let me put one of these over. So what you got to hear is that noise. Do you hear that noise? I think if it doesn't do that noise, it won't work. So we'll just do it one more time. No, it's not doing it. It's got to throw you out. See, it didn't do that noise. Let's go back. We'll try it. I think the noise makes a bit of difference. As you can see, look. So you get the gist of what I'm doing. So let's go and hand in all of them, all of them, all of them. I'll send some. So I'm now going to go and hand in to the quartermaster.
You need something?
So what am I handing in? Look, that's probably what, nearly 400. Look at my skills. Look, haven't got anything available. Watch this, deliver drop.
You got something for us? Thanks a lot. Every little thing matters.
Right, how many points do you think I got? 12. In one go, look. So let's just collect these, unlock them, shall I say. Right, just want to go and do this one more time.
As soon as the crate hits the ground, there's a guy.
Just want to get a few. Really, what I want to do is get a lot more lock picks. So, what can I? Tell you what I'll do. This is one way to do it. I'm gonna go over lock picks. Oh, it didn't make the sound. Will it work? Sometimes when it doesn't make that sort of sound, like the zipping sound, it doesn't work. No, it just sent them all over there. So let's put them all back over here. So that's the sound it needs to make. Otherwise it don't seem to work. No. Do it again. No. Let's try it anyway. I'm sure it's meant to make the sound. No, it's not right. Here we go. Let's try it again.
You won't find better stuff anywhere else.
It's very hit and miss. Let's try it. What's worth money? Alcohol. Oh, it doesn't make any odds with the sound. I thought it did. Look, alcohol. Right. Let's put that over. Let's go and sell some of it. Want more lockpicks. Alcohol. Right, over. Try and get some money. Oh, there'll be enough now to get plenty of lockpicks. Set for one. Sell all. Buy. Lockpick. Right, that's it. Can I get any more? Can only buy any, buy all. Right, now let's do it again. Should have quite a lot of lockpicks now. That's better. Right, so let's try this again. Let's do it again on alcohol. There we go, look, 300 and something. Let's send them all over. Actually send them all over and then put one over. Is it gone? Alcohol. So I just want to make sure I put one over there, which I have. Right, let's go and sell them. More lockpicks. You'll see what I'm doing in a minute. Sell the alcohol, sell all, buy lockpicks, buy all, buy all, buy all. Right, okay, now should be able to do this quite a lot, so let's move one of these over. go down, hover over lockpicks in the 500. No, it didn't come out. Oh, there we go. Right, let's go over disaster relief packages. Didn't give me as many as I thought it would. It should be giving me the same amount as lockpicks. It should be giving me 400 and something, but let's try this again. Let's do it on actually let's do it on chemicals. There you go. Let's move them all over. Let's just move one back to here. Sell
Stuff anywhere
chemicals.
else.
Let's get chemicals. Sell all. Buy. Lots of lockpicks again. Try and buy as many as I can. Right, that's probably loads. It is, isn't it? Right, how many have I got? A lot. So let's do it on that. 999. Actually, let's move one of them over. Right, let's go back into play stash. 999. Here we go. Will it work? Hover over disaster relief packages. Triangle. Why is it not? It should be. It should be adding more than that. Right. I'll tell you what. Let's put all of these over there. So they're now there. Let's just do this one more time. No, it didn't work. Let's do it again. Hopefully you're still with me on this. No. No, it should work. Okay. Scroll down. Right, here we go. Ah, look. Ah, so maybe this is, yeah, you need the items over there. So if I do this again, I didn't think it made any odds, but it obviously does. So it's better if your items are over here. In other words, so we do this again. Didn't do that time. Didn't think it made any difference, but obviously it does. I think all your items need to be over there. I think that's what. Oh, it probably won't work, will it? Oh, look, there we go. So let's go and hand in 999
Its men are always first to get to the troops.
disaster relief packages. So at the minute, skills, look, rank 16. And
You're a regular Sith, you are. I couldn't stand watching our
so
kids
that
starve.
should. Look, so I just gained another 9. So look, there you go. Now you might be thinking,
Price sees everything.
why that would make such a big difference, because if you was to sleep and then wake up again, you should be able to get some. Oh look, they're already here. Look, military rifle, better weapons. Right, so let's just go and get some money. There's another way of getting money. Best way is to, let's just move these over. That's probably all I need. Look, got a grappling hook now also. Right, let's go back over to lockpick. Yes, right, what can we, assume I can't see what's worth more than it. Let's do batteries. Look, just got 999 batteries. Send them all over, except for one. Sell the batteries. Sell batteries, sell all the batteries. They're really worth a few quid, aren't they? Look, 9,980. Now, there is a way to do this, and I think it's on
You won't find better stuff anywhere
household.
else.
I think, is it household electrics or chemicals? There's one that allows you to do way more. I think. Is it household supplies? Let me just try it. You'll see what I mean in a moment. Right, let's give it a go. Or is it chemical? I'm sure it's household supplies. We'll see what I mean in a minute. So if I move them one over, do it again. I think it's the only one that counts up more, where the others, see where it's got lockpick 999, then it's got that amount. I think this is the only one, I'm sure, let's try it, that counts up more than that. Let's give it a go. I'm sure it's this one. I think it's the only item that does it. Could be wrong, hopefully I'm not. No, look, there we go, see? Do you see what I mean? It's the only one that does that, I think. Let's move one over. Let's go back. There's a reason why this is really comes in handy, I'll show you in a moment. So let's do that again. Because if you keep on doing it on, was it household supplies, wasn't it? Do you see how this is going up? Move one over. Let's go back over. Go back to there. Go back to household supplies. Right, do you see what I'm doing? So now, if I put all of them over, and now hit that instead, stash, and then go to say chemicals, look, got 3,993 chemicals. So if I move all of them back over, now there is a way to keep on doing, let's do it, actually let me send them all over set for one, move one of these back over, should be able to double the amount again. Right, here we go. So this should be 6,000 something I'm moving. Oh no, 5,000 is good. Right, let's do this again. Actually what I want to do is put all of that lot over. Go over household supplies.
Deals in all of Haran.
Do it on chemicals. So I've got 5,100 chemicals. Let's just move these all over. Right, actually let's move all of them over, set for one. Chemicals we'll leave there. Right, let's try this again. I'm trying to get it up to 10,000. Household supplies. Look, 9,000 something. Right, let's do this again. Let's just move one of them over. Let's do it again. Oh, I don't think it worked that time, did it? Household supplies. Look, it's now on 15,000 something. It's going up. Do you see where I'm going with this? So so that amount now, if I was to send them all over there, send one of them, send them all over there. If I was to now do this, player stash, go down, hover over disaster relief packages, bring them all over to the right. Look, 14,971. You get the gist. So really what you need to do is just build up. You can't do this on weapons, by the way. It's just to build up as many items as you can. Obviously it's only going to let you go so far, where the game might glitch if you're trying to do millions of them, but you get the gist of it. And now, because of all of that, I could probably now also sell, not going to sell them all, but let's sell a few. Let's just do it on the chemicals actually. So, don't want to sell them all, but if you look at this, it's just one way to get money. If you maybe sold 1,000 chemicals, well, I should just do 500. 500. Oh, actually, that'll do. An easy way. Look, 1,460, 1,400, 640. There we go. I think you get the gist of it now. Obviously, once you're happy with all of the things that you want to duplicate and the amounts, you know, you might want to go outside and collect loads of stuff, herbs, all kinds of crafting items. You can come back, duplicate them, put some in your player stash. If you go on to do the following, you want to try and get as many as them, in your storage as possible, because when you go to do the following, you can hand them in and it ranks up over there as well. But obviously my console is not connected to the internet, it's still disconnected. The moment I can connect it to the internet, this game's going to update. It will go on to the legend level with the 4 skill trees, and this duplication glitch will no longer work. Just bear that in mind. And also doing this way, you know, although you may have saved a previous point as player save, obviously one save will not work from the other. You know, you'll either have this save or the other one, so this is basically starting the game over again, but getting the legend level, hopefully 250 maybe, which is another thing. Yeah, get loads of them, because when it goes to legend 250, you've got to have hundreds of thousands of these to actually update, to hand in, and it will put your legend level up really quickly. I think I handed in loads. I can't even remember how many. It was hundreds of thousands to get the legend level to 250. So there we go. Oh, should I try it? Should I do it on this video? Should I do it on this video? Update the game and get it to legend 250. Okay, let me see if I can just. I've got to duplicate so many of these. Right, okay, let's just bring them all over. Let's go down to these. Let's see how many I can do. Let's go down to household supply. Oh no, don't want to do that, do I? Them. Let's see if I can double up that. Let's put, yeah. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a load of this, and I'll be back in a moment. Right, here we go. So as you can see, legend level 1, and I'm now going to hand in 1000 disaster relief on-site packages to the quartermaster. I think this should put up the legend level. I'm sure it does. Right, so how many did I get for handing in? Oh look, 17. Let's go and get some more. I think if you try to give too many, as in I wouldn't try and do something like 100,000 or something crazy amount like that. You might find it just might glitch the game out. So I think as a safe bet, it's probably better to do sort of 1,000 at a time, to be on the safe side, because you wouldn't want to. If you try to do too bigger amount, it would probably hand them in and won't do anything, and you'd probably be quite annoyed. So I would only do a set amount at a time. So we're handing another 1,000 and see. So we're on. Right, so there's, as you can see. Right, let's go and hand them in. So we're on 17 at the moment, legend level. See what it does now.
Thanks for the supplies. So you beat the
So it's going to 26.
No, that's impressive.
So let me
You're going to draw the monsters.
hand in. Let me hand in a few more. I'll try and get it over 1,000. I might try. Let me see if I can do 5,000 or something. I just don't want. Yeah, I think 999,999 would just glitch it out. I'm sure it will. So I wouldn't even bother trying. This is going to take a while, I'm afraid. Sorry. Maybe you might better skip forward a bit. I'm going to take up to 5,000, I think, or somewhere around that sort of mark, because it seems that, yeah, to get to 250 you're going to need a lot. But yeah, I wouldn't do too many at a time. So here we go, and as mentioned before, doing this, your player progress is what it's on now. If you switch, once you update the game, you probably could switch over to your other player progress, but it'll be whatever you had there. You can't sort of switch this to that and vice versa. You know, as in incorporate it, should I say. It'll be, one would be your previous save and one would be the one that you, like what I'm doing now. It'd be whatever you've done. on the new save point. So here we go. Actually, let's do 2,500. Right. Okay. Make sure we got all of them in there. 2,500 disaster relief packages. Let's quickly go. See what happens. So we're on 20. What are we on? 26.
You got something for us? Thanks a lot. Every little
Right, what's that on now?
thing
46.
matters.
Right, okay. Right, let me carry on doing this and I'll be back in a moment. Okay, here we go. Look, 46. Got quite a few to hand in now. Will it do it? This is probably about 10,000, I think, or something thereabouts.
You're a regular saint, you are.
Oh,
I couldn't stand watching our
maybe not
big
10,000,
story
might be a little
fuck
bit
up.
less than that. Right, let me carry on. I've just realised you can do this, by the way, which will probably help you out a little bit. Go into player stash. Look, I've managed to get some at this amount, but if I click on that and just remove it to the left, if you watch what happens, which is a much better way of doing it. So click on it all, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, and if I go back into play, right, sorry, inventory. Look, so there is literally over 10,000, isn't there? Really, there. More than that, actually. Probably about 15.
At night they're much more
Right, so
aggressive.
it's about 15,000. Right, let's deliver it. What are we on? 116. Here we go.
Thanks. Great job. We'll make good use of this.
What are we on? 176. Blimey. But it's a safer way to do it. Little amounts rather than doing it big amounts, because you might glitch it. Right, let's do another. Right, so this is probably going to be right. How many have we got now? Yeah, this is quite a lot, isn't it? So that's, you can see how many is there. It's quite a few. Turn them in. This should do it. This should. What am I on? 170. This has got to do
Oh man, this means we can
it. Right.
couple
245.
days.
No. But bearing in mind the amount of points now between. Yeah, let me just quickly show you. Look. Next level, you know, it's like, what's that, 7 million, is it? Something like that. 1, 2, 3, yeah, that's just crazy. Right, let's move some more over. See if we can get it to 250. Here we go. It's going to take a lot, isn't it? I think. Right. How many have we got? Infantry. Right, so there you go. Look, there's quite a few of them again. Right, let's go again. Is it going to work? It will work. So we're 5 down.
Thanks. Great job.
Right, it's got
We'll
to be
make good
legend.
use of
250, isn't it? Yay! Look, legend 250.
this.
Oh, look. Can now put all of these up. Look at the left. Look at the damage. This is the extra damage that is. Look, that's just crazy, isn't it? Wow. The damage increase. That's nearly. Oh, that's mad. That is absolutely crazy, isn't it? Damage increase with the bow. 600, 700%, 800%, 1000% more damage. Blimey. Throw in, well, that'll do much. weapon thrown in this game, I haven't really. So that'll be stamina to get to the point where you don't have to worry about running out. Increase. I don't know what it. I'm not sure what it is. Doing it this way. Can't remember. Health regeneration. And last but not least, healing efficiency. We go to inventory. If I go to table pipe and see it's got much of it. Actually, if I just quickly go and buy a gun, I think it will probably say, won't it? Have I got enough money to buy a gun? Have I got enough? No, I haven't. Let me just sell something. Let me just sell a few of these. Just quickly get a gun, just to show you the difference in increase in what it does. That should be enough. Buy. Is that not? Right. So let's just go back to the gun. Right. Firepower 13,903. Oh my god, it's unbelievable. Anyway, I think this video's probably gone on for long enough. If you do like it, please give it a thumbs up, maybe leave a comment, maybe subscribe to the channel, be very much appreciated, and perhaps I'll see you in the next one. Ta-da for now.